Have you ever had a situation where you hired a candidate from a recruiting firm and another recruiting firm is trying to claim the same candidate? And you got in a situation where now you've got to pay two fees, or the one's claiming that you owe a fee to them and you owe a fee to them too? If you've been in this situation, I want to get into that with you next. Well, the best way to avoid anything like this is to make sure you hire a firm that works on your behalf. Most of those types of firms are going to be retainer firms, deposit firms, whatever. But you want to make sure that that recruiting firm is working on behalf of your company. They don't white out the names of the candidates or the phone numbers. They tell you which companies they're going into, who they're speaking to within those companies, and they're actually recruiting on behalf of your company. Okay? That's key. Most of those will be retainer companies. There are some good contingency firms out there that will do that also. But I highly recommend you look at retainer deposit firms. In other words, you owe them a little bit up front and then the balance when you hire a candidate, because this is going to be a situation where if you put it out on you've had you've had recruiting firms call you, and sometimes they send you the same candidate. Have you ever had that happen? Yes, you have, I'm sure. They have the same candidate from, hey, wait a minute, we already got this guy. And it kind of gets confusing. It gets muddy. Well, one day, if it hasn't happened yet, you're going to hire a candidate and another recruiter or two is going to claim that candidate. And they may have sent it over to you. Emailed it to you. You didn't interview it because you interviewed with the company that you owe the fee to in your mind. But if you have a contract and you sign a contract with these people, read it carefully. Some of them may say, people meaning recruiting firms, some of them may say, hey, guess what? You hire anybody we send over to you, you owe us, period. And your signature is on the bottom that you agree to it. Okay? So that means if the new firm that you hired that you like, that you haven't had any success with that firm, so you want to do another firm, if that happens, you need to cancel that contract with that firm and get out of it somehow. Go back to them and say, hey, look, we're not doing business anymore. I want something that says, that you're not going to try to claim a fee from us. I don't know the best way to handle it. You're going to have to handle it the way your company wants to handle it. But I'm going to tell you this. Be careful what you sign. Be careful with the contracts you get involved in. A lot of these headhunters or contingency recruiting firms that are just marketing candidates to you and every other company, you're going to be in a situation one time where you're going to hire somebody and another recruiting firm is going to try to claim that candidate and charge you a fee also. So I just want to, best way to avoid this is make sure you hire a firm that's in your industry that you can hire to do your recruiting, outside recruiting on your behalf. That's the best way to avoid that. And then any other recruiting firms that send candidates, you say, send it to this company. All right? Hey, you got any candidates? Send it to this company. All right? It's that kind of thing. Or send everything that comes in, you send it to the recruiting firm you hired. That avoids all those types of issues. I hope this helps all of you out there. If you need any recruiting and you're in the construction industry and your firm does construction or engineering or construction materials and you need recruiting, please go to thepalumbocompany.com. We'd be happy to talk to you, see if we can help you. Now that the video is over, why don't you head on over to thepalumbocompany.com and learn more about our firm. Our job at our firm is to help construction firms grow by attracting the right candidates that can make an impact and a difference to their firm. So if you want to learn more about our company and whether or not we can help you, head on over to the Palumbo Company now. I look forward to seeing you over there, and I look forward to speaking with you and working with you soon.